Here we are, back with the very cranky bear stories. So remember, this book has 3 stories. We have already read 2 of them. So let's see what's the third story all about. So we read this. Yeah, we did. So let's see. The third story. That is The Very Noisy Bear by Nick Bland. Okay. Alright. In the jingle jangle jungle, there was music in the air. Wow. And it landed in the ears of a very sleepy bear. Look, that same bear with the pillow from the first story, remember? The sheep made this pillow for him.
Was it now lighter color?
Really? I thought it's the same.
It's a lighter color now.
Okay, we'll see. But look at that. The bear is holding the pillow and the music landed in the ears of a very sleepy bear. "Excuse me," said the bear to the music-making sheep. "Your band is very noisy and it's time for me to sleep." "Now that you're awake," said sheep, "perhaps you'd like to stay? Have you ever tried the jungle drums? They're really fun to play." What do you think the bear is gonna do? Is the bear gonna stay? Lion was on the jungle drums and Bear began to smile. "I suppose if I could play the drums, I would stay a little while." He sat up on the tiny stool. Boom, bang, bash, boom went the noisy bear. Boom, bang. Crash! "It's harder than it looks," said Lion, "to play a jungle drum. You might prefer an instrument you only have to strum." Zebra had a striped guitar. She handed it to Bear. "You hold it over here," she said, "and strum it over there." Then he started strumming wildly with his massive strumming paw. But his claws were long and curly, and they tangled in the strings. "Never mind," said Zebra. "Guitars are tricky things." Moose held up his trumpet. "Would you like to have a go?" "All you have to do," he said, "is take a breath and blow." Bear took a giant breath and look at the moose. He's ready to cover his ears and blew with all his might. The trumpet made a screeching noise and all the birds took flight. The elephants stampeded and all the monkeys left. Everyone took cover until Bear was out of breath. "Your lungs are awfully strong," said Sheep. "You must be very proud. But there is another instrument that isn't quite as loud. Have you ever tried a microphone? It's just a simple thing. You only have to hold it up, clear your throat, and sing." She handed Bear the microphone and counted up to 4. The band began to play a tune and Bear began to roar. Roar went the noisy bear. Roar, roar, roar. "More!" cheered the audience. "More, more, more!" The elephants were dancing and the monkeys sang along. He roared in perfect harmony through every single song. Then when the show was over and the moon had settled in, when everyone was fast asleep, what did the bear do? He tried the violin. The end.
Why did he try sheep's violet?
Violin is, a bit more peaceful. Like you can make so many slow tunes as well with the violin. So maybe when everyone was asleep, the cranky bear, sleepy bear, angry bear, the bear thought, "Let me try the violin."
What
The
about
end.
the cranky bear?
Huh?
The name of the storybook.
And that's what we just read.
I have the book of it.
You do have the book of it. All right, then, the end.